Today, Precarious plays
Pokémon Colosseum.
What does she have to say for herself?
Oh, I wasn't listening.
I was looking down writing notes. We've wound up making a map of this area because all of the little compartments are so samey.
Very.
We found a big door. Fail. Show the big door for a second. 2 seconds. Thank you.
All right. So.
We're off to an adorable start.
Yeah,
I love
we really
Blossom.
are. And Raichu's not half bad either. It looks like they stuck Pikachu in a tanning bed, though.
Poor Raichu. It's a childhood favorite, but Alolan Raichu is really cute.
All right, so...
It's really cute. It's sort of the tragedy of having someone in your life that you find really attractive for like a long time, and then with them you go on a vacation to a distant land, and then you realize that their like local equivalent of like that level of cuteness is just better. It's just higher quality cuteness. It is awful. It's like, oh, so like the girl next door, to use like that trope. The girl next door in Hawaii, that's what they look like? That's outstanding.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, it's like when Liz Lemon goes to Chicago and she's like, here, I'm a model. That one woman pulls her aside and says, you're so skinny, you should eat something.
Well, I think that's sort of like the reverse. It's the inverse of what I'm talking about, but it's a similar process, yes. It's perspective, you know?
Yeah. Thunder would not be good against Raichu.
Either of them.
Does Raichu resist thunder?
Yes.
Electric moves?
Electric resists electric.
Okay, I'm just going to do this again.
And, you know, just in case, just want to point out for your self-esteem, can't dock you any points for questioning that because fucking dragon beats dragon. All bets are off.
Dragon does beat dragon.
Who knows anything about Pokemon? I've played it for. I think I'm pretty close to having had played Pokemon for 2 full decades.
Almost.
And there are still things that I like don't have memorized and kind of like feel out. Like earlier, whenever we were prepping for this episode, and you said, "So wait, hold on, fire types." A fire type attacking a ground type. Not very effective? And I said, let me consult my mind, fellas.
As you Google furiously.
As I Google Gen 3 type chart. Fire types attacking ground types, it will be normally effective. Attacking a rock type, it will be not very effective.
Now, is water regularly effective against grass blossom?
No. Water will be not very effective against grass.
I should probably switch out Brioche.
Right.
I mean, not that he's dying right now or anything. Why is there a black ball up there?
Oh, because Brioche is paralyzed.
Oh, thank goodness.
It almost feels like a graphical, like a linking mistake. Like they linked the wrong file. Because you'll notice that because you've knocked out one of her Pokemon, there's a gray ball.
Yeah.
And it does feel like the progression should be full color, gray it out when they have a status ailment, and then turn it black when they're knocked out. But
okay, Ghost Misdreavus is a ghost.
Alt Aria will be
fine.
Will probably be your best option, yes.
Okay, because Altaria I think has Aurora Beam as well. And now I can Spark.
Misdreavus, that will be.
Yeah.
Or is Rain Dance in effect right now?
Not yet, because there was the Raichu, and I didn't want to give him any rain. I could Rain Dance now.
You should probably Rain Dance just in case Blossom has, I don't know, Solar Beam or not Moonlight, the other one. Synthesis. Synthesis, or...
what does
Anything like
synthesis
that?
do?
It heals the user
Does it...
based on the weather.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if... Oh,
When it's sunny, it's better. When it's raining, it's worse.
okay.
Or, I'm sorry, when it's not sunny, it's worse. Like, I think hail and sandstorm both probably inhibit synthesis as well.
Yeah, so she has energy drain. It has energy drain. Is it a boy or a girl?
That one,
Is a girl. Okay.
yes, fortunately,
So that one is female, and I may call her ma'am.
yes.
But Miss...
Balas, ma'am.
Balas, ma'am.
Balas,
And
ma'am.
Miss Drevis is Mr. Drevis.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Ladybugs.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
you know, proper people call them lady beetles. Like... like that.
Lady Beetle, like not, they don't change the late, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
Don't forget to Dragon Dance. That will improve the power of Earthquake and Fly.
right. All right, now I can spark Miss Drevis.
Using it just a couple of times should allow Altaria to beef up into a team sweeper.
I feel that I mostly have a handle of resistances and super effectiveness, at least enough to be getting on with, but I still forget some of the really nice move interactions like Dragon Dance and I think what the heck just happened? Did it puke on me? Ew.
Used a poison move. Sludge Bomb. It's sort of a poison staple. It's just high base power. It's sort of like the Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt sort of staple move of poison types.
Fly
Against Blossom will mess it right up.
Okay, I'm starting to worry about caffeine. Should I pull it back or heal it or anything?
It can probably stand to knock out Mischievous
Okay.
with Spark.
Yeah.
The only thing is, okay, well, there's that. The only other thing is if it hurts itself with Confusion.
Caffeine is confused, but it does use Spark. Caffeine is such a rad bean.
There was something that I wanted to say about...
Oh, caffeine.
Yeah, now you should probably switch caffeine out. Something about... Oh, move interactions and stuff. Pokemon, I don't know if anyone's made you aware of this. Fortress should be great because it will resist that Sludge Bomb. Or it will be immune to that Sludge Bomb.
And it does pretty well against grass because it's a bug.
Pokemon is hella complicated.
You don't say!
Because you know how sometimes, like, you'll ask me a relatively straightforward question and I'll start to answer and then I'll stop myself and then I'll start to say something and then I'll stop myself and then you'll probably hear me thinking through it out loud and I'll say, like, no, she doesn't need to know that right now.
Yeah.
Shut up. Just tell her the truth. You be quiet. You're tearing his family apart.
You're tearing me apart.
Lisa? Is that what you're...
Oh, I guess. I forgot about the Lisa part of it.
Yeah. I don't think either of us has
No,
seen
we've
the
never
room.
seen it. It's that prolifically terrible that
Yeah,
neither
well,
of us have seen it.
He was in that. I think it was one of the bits in the commercial for like the biography.
What the bollocks is a
did.
Wigglytuff?
The evolved form of Jigglypuff.
Well,
It's a normal type in this
okay,
generation.
that was the question that the answer to.
Wigglytuff is great. I used one throughout a lot of Ultra Sun.
Does it resist fly?
No.
Okay.
What actually you should back up. No, Misdreavus probably has Levitate. I was going to say you should drop an Earthquake and have Fortress protect itself, but that won't actually...
Mess with Misdreavus.
Right.
Okay. Spikes.
No, because there's only one additional Pokemon that can come out.
Can you poison a ghost? You can't, right?
No, you can poison a ghost.
You can? Why?
You
know what?
can't-
No, that was the wrong question.
You can't poison a poison type, and probably the most famous ghost Pokemon
Yeah.
it's still probably Gengar. which is a ghost poison type.
Oh, so that's why maybe that's why I think that.
That could be the reason.
Poor Fortress.
Or you're just trying to make sense of like, oh, well, toxic clearly, like you poison the body that they don't have. But
Yeah.
ghosts are not actually that
What
complicated.
the hell laser bullshit is he showing?
Wow.
What was that?
It was flamethrower
Why does he have that?
because Wigglytuff has
It's
a
excellent.
diverse
Oh, it's
move
so
pool.
fucking good. What the Okay.
You use Hitmontop and punch it. It'll be fine because in this generation,
I think you might need to look up what fine means. That was not alright.
unless Misdreavus has Psychic or something, it should be fine.
Oh my... I can't...
Just
I need to switch controller tentacles right now, because this one needs to... Ow, I think I just pulled something.
Just drop a triple kick on Wigglytuff. We'll be fine. See, this is probably gonna knock that thing out. Oh, I thought it was targeting Misdreavus. That's fine, though.
Hitmontop, come on, be the dude.
See, if it gets one more, yeah,
There we go.
it's fine.
Wow,
So,
Wigglytuff is
let me give you an example.
surprising.
Do you know how steel Pokemon are immune to poison moves and being poisoned?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh, pretty.
Not in 100% of cases.
Uh-huh.
For a few different reasons. First off, if a Pokemon uses some sort of move that alters that steel type's typing, then they can be poisoned, even if their body would still suggest that they should not be able to be poisoned because they're still, like, they visually are made out of steel. But if you do something to deprive them of their steel type, they can't.
Can you fight ghosts?
No, you cannot fight ghosts. You should fly Misdreavus,
Okay.
and then Hitmontop should probably take a turn to focus energy, and then start triple kicking Milotic. Yeah, right.
Milotic is really pretty. I have never gotten to see one rendered in 3 dimensions. It's kind of cool. I'm sad that we have to, like, punch it.
That was the exact thing that I was worried about.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
You remember that one time when I was like, hey, wouldn't it be a tragedy if Misdreavus had Psychic?
Yep.
You should switch it out for Stance.
Why aren't
What?
normal type ghost is effective against...
No, it's normal type and ghost types. They are both immune to each other's moves.
Oh,
to
okay.
each
So
other's
Stantler
moves.
can't do anything to it, but it can't do anything to Stantler.
That would be the case, except I think Stantler might still have Astonish.
And here is more evidence for the case that you were making before I
So-
interrupted you with Milotic.
So, in Sun and Moon, they introduced a Pokemon. It's a little like poison fire type. It's
Yeah.
an adorable little lizard. I think I've shown it to you.
Uh-huh.
It can have an ability. It can have an ability that allows it to poison types that can't normally be poisoned.
Wonderful.
I think that's how it works. I think it allows it to poison steel and poison types, where they normally could not be poisoned.
What is Milotic?
Water.
Is it water? Oh, okay. So Fly is fine,
Right.
and Altaria is strong to boot. So if it's so Takedown would probably be a good plan too.
Yeah, take down Leer even, just to give
Aw.
Altaria a little bit of an edge.
The burb is confused. Every time,
Oh, well.
I think some of
Why
the
are you flying, Milotic?
I think some of the things that make Pokemon frustrating and untidy are the things that make it lifelike.
Yeah.
And I've said that before, but every time you bring up something
Oh my
like
God.
this,
Flying Press.
what?
Flying Press. I don't want to talk about it. If anybody watches this and they're familiar with the move Flying Press, they'll probably know what I'm thinking right now.
They can talk about it in the comments.
Flying Press.
Okay. Okay. I just continue to do the same.
Yep.
thing. Good. All right. Yep.
And then once we win, we go back and heal and move on to the next Cypher admin. There are only 2 left after this.
I love Stantler's face. I used to think he looked dumb, but now I think he's amazing. Look at that. That mug.
So stern and upright, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think takedown is a bad idea? You know what? It doesn't really matter because even if he faints, we have something else, right?
Right, we are at an overwhelming advantage.
There
right
we
now.
go. Problem solved itself. Sorry, Melodic, you're gorgeous. Go take a nap.
2 down, 2 to go. And we can probably open that big door.
Yes! I love big doors. You know what I love more than big doors?
Small doors.
Small
More door.
big doors with small doors in them because the big doors are too impractical to open on a regular basis. Have you ever seen one of those? Like in really big cathedrals? They're so funny.